Hang on. So you had that one. Had that one, which wasn't the one we used. And you got this one, which is nice and flat. And then you got this one. I don't know which one it was. But we'll use this one, why not? The reason for this one is having less secondaries to try and give it more range to take on. So we can build 4 of these right now. I'd like to have more deck armor. We can't take off more of the belt though, so we could take a little bit off the belt extended though and chuck it onto deck extended. But that improves our long range survivability maybe a little bit. We're not fast, we're only, what, 24 knots max speed. But this might work with our very interesting looking ships. Yes, we are the new reborn Spanish Armada. The Santo Domingo, the San Telmo, and the Conde del Tolosa, and the Conde del Tolosa again. No, why are you in a different division? Hang on. Oh, you can't be in that same division. That's strange. Yeah, you follow them then. No, you follow them. Whereas what are they doing? No, you just go northeast, please. That's all you need to do. Ah, because you're following the lead ship, I guess. Yes, you're following the lead ship. Now, destroyers are going to be as annoying as they always are. Like, I don't even know what they're doing already. Hey, look, it's the gearing. You left the American Navy to join ours, I guess. With your interesting arrangement of guns and not very many torpedoes. I don't know, I try to attach it to the division. Oh, now it's saying I can attach it, okay. But it wasn't telling me to do it before. Why? Can you guys actually join the other destroyers? We'll have a mega destroyer flotilla. And whoever's leading the destroyer flotilla, go there. This is really going to confuse the AI, I feel. That's an interesting name. Guadalquivir, the Guardiana, and the... was it Marashti? And the Marquez de la Ensenada, and then the other ones have gotten stuck behind a battleship, I guess. Battleships, no, stay away. We want you keeping your range until we know properly what we're dealing with. And yeah, as far as I can tell, there isn't really any sort of concealment mechanics in this. I'm just sort of wondering if it would at all. How are you flooding already? Look at that! Massive amount of damage, flooding and that, and yet we're not even that close to him yet. Oh, engine down, fire and flame. God's sake. See, look, now you're massively damaged. You're going to go to 0. Ammo detonation, yeah, you're basically screwed. We haven't even seen the enemy ship yet. Oh, they're launching torpedoes against these guys. Oh, we lost the lead destroyer already. Yeah, rest destroyer, you can stay on AI for now. I want to see what happens. Okay, so what are we up against? 17-inch main guns. 10 of them. 19 inches of armor, many bulkheads, 8-inch guns. And all our battleships are already quite damaged. And yet, he's on 64% structure as well. But no, if we just sort of keep this range... So, because we got bigger guns than him, but we've also got deck armor, we couldn't really pile on that much, so we could pen our deck at basically this range, but for now at least our ships have still got their guns. The AI is probably, yeah, sending the destroyers in a weird chase, because it never seems to know what to do with them properly. Because of the way it's constantly changing them. And yeah, so far the Canvey's the one that's taken the least damage. I mean, it's still damaged. I mean, it's, you know, ablaze completely at the stern. But, at the moment, it's still doing okay compared to the San Telmo here, who has no engines at all. Oh, damage and flooding. I'd love the ability to tow ships and, yeah, send repair parties, set the fire crews to help extinguish fires on nearby ships. You know, basically lots of tactical things beyond just you shoot at him now. That would be nice. Income fire. All our battleships are pretty badly damaged. Santo Domingo is currently the only one that doesn't have engines disabled or any other current active negative trait. They all do, except you. You have instead lost quite a bit of everything else, so... What's the Mega Destroyer Flotilla doing? Confused looks to be the overarching thing. They don't seem to really know what they're doing. Oh, we lost a battleship. The Conde Tolosa has gone down. The Canby is at the moment still moving, albeit with 3 engines out. The San Telmo is also still very slowly moving. And then, yeah, the Santo Domingo is the healthiest right now. And yet, the Royal Sovereign isn't looking too healthy either right now. He's switched his fire to our destroyers, who are launching their salvos of torpedoes. You get out of there. You guys need to get your torpedo runs in quick as you can, please. There's the gearing. Then the Marashti. You need to get yours going. Also, yep, the game needs to actually animate the propellers at some point. Right now the propellers literally don't do anything. They're not even turning. Those torpedoes may hit him, I doubt it, but they might. Oh, he's got rudder damage and flooding. Have any of you launched your torpedoes? No, you have not. Can you launch them, please? I just want your torpedoes to launch when you've vaguely got a target. They're probably not going to hit, but I want you to launch them anyway. And it looks like he is going to get hit by possibly 3 of these. So that'll do something for us. It looks like actually he might just get hit by 1 of them. If we're lucky, 2 of them, but I think just 1. Yep, just 1 off the bow. You launched your torpedoes now. Have you guys launched? You haven't. You did. You were the ones who launched it. You haven't. And you haven't. So where are the torpedoes that did launch? There they are. And I just heard more launches going. Our battleships are still piling the fire on him. The 3 we got left. Even though they've all got engines disabled. So I think engines are our problem here. Oh, Marashti is taken down. If we can get more torpedo hits, that sort of helps offset them a little bit. According to the game, the 22-inch torpedoes, he's probably... Oh, there goes the battleship. He just must have pretty good torpedo reduction, like, you know, torpedo protection. Which I imagine they do, because that's the whole point of this mission, is that it's hard. Yeah, he's going to dodge them. Yep, he dodged that. Oh well. But there's more torpedoes here. And more torpedoes there. You guys can all smoke up now. Gearing is retreating by the look of it. No, you detach then. You go join the 2 battleships. You can smoke them up if you can. He's running low on ammo again. The Canby is now dead in the water. And the San Telmo, you may as well detach. You can start moving if you can. Is you, I think, still have some engine ability. Yeah, you've still got 3.9 knots in you. No, Canby, you need to just go here. No, you can detach. I don't want the gearing in with you. Ah, the Canby is making some headway. Albeit not much. San Telmo, you need to get some fire going too. Gearing, where are you? You need to get over there as soon as you can, please. You can keep doing whatever it is you're doing. Go get another torpedo run if you can. He's actually on 17% destruction. We can do this. In theory, we can do this. Here comes a salvo from one of our battleships. Not much damage, but it did hit him. Yeah, mid-deck partial pen. So we hit the strong part of his armor. That's quite the list on the Canby going on. Oh, he got a torpedo hit. Someone got a torpedo hit on him. Probably you. You can retreat now. Gearing, are you getting there? You're getting close. But you're still too far away. Okay. Start laying your smoke screen. I'm not sure how far you can deploy it, but start setting it. Got all those bounces there. Yeah, Gearing's been lucky so far, and so has the Almirante. They're the two destroyers that haven't taken much fire, whereas all the other 5 or whatever they were have been sunk. You're on your way? Yes, you're on your way. Good. Make best possible speed, please. Whilst you're still setting your smoke. Unfortunately, you're going to sail out of it by the look of it. But I don't want to stop you because you've got basically no engine power left, so... Gearing can keep laying cover for the San Telmo as well, who is trying to make a turn very slowly. Royal Sovereign down to 15% structure. Ah, destroyed main gun. He just took the bow gun out just now. God damn it. So he's still got the aft gun on you. You should be in position here to use all your guns on him. He's switched to firing on you now, it looks like. Oh, that was a good bounce. So far, the armor has sort of worked. He's running out of ammo again. Yeah, so far the armor seems to be mostly bouncing their shots. You're flooding now, which is a pain. But you're still maintaining speed, which is the important thing. Damage main guns. They can be. You are surprisingly, amazingly still moving. Husky, you just jinxed the daring. You said the daring had New Zealand amounts of luck. Well, she just blew up. I'm gonna blame you for that. Oh, the San Telmo's still going. The Canby amazingly still going. We salute you, Gearing. You and your brave sailors. Need our last post. Need some, yeah, definitely need the last post playing for commemoration for a noble ship. Your turn for smoke. Yeah, the Royal Sovereign so far has been holding out. I mean, she's lost all her engines now by the look of it. So she's not doing so hot right now, but neither are our 2 battleships. But they're luckily being able to bounce the shells so far. Not sure how much longer the Canby's luck's going to hold out. She's been flooding. She's staying around. Can she live up to the Monarch's reputation? Maybe. Maybe she will survive just like the Monarch did. And the thing is with the gearing, I didn't see any boats launched, so I guess the gearing went down with all hands. Because sometimes they launch boats, sometimes they don't. I imagine in the campaign that might become more important. You know, whether your crews survive or not. Come on, San Telmo, you can do it. as well. Oh, more flooding. That's not going to help. You're already quite badly flooded. Now Morante will be there to try and give you some protection. The enemy destroyers are getting in close now, but they are running out of torpedoes by the look of it. They've been launching them, but they're running out of them. What's the Canby doing? You are needing to retreat, I would say, as best you can with your whole 5 knots of speed. Now, if these ships survive, I think that's a tribute to the gearing. You know, never before have so many owed so much to so few, or something along those lines. Because look, the Royal Sovereign, she's dead in the water by the look of it. Yes, she's dead in the water, 4% structure. She is out of ammo on her 17-inch guns. Her 8 inches are out of range. We are more than, what's that, 15k away from her. So if we can maintain staying more than 15 kilometers away from her, we will take her out. Like, San Telmo, you are a bit close. Can you try and make some headway? You've not got any real engines, but you can do it. It can be. You are listing badly, but you can do it. San Telmo's got her flooding under control. She's flooded most of her compartments, but the bow areas have stopped flooding now. Yes, these ships have got damage control teams worthy of any true nation. The Spaniards may have a mixed reputation, but they know how to keep a ship afloat, it would seem. Now, Almirante, can you turn back towards our fleet? Yes, the San Telmo's aft gun crews don't seem to really know what they're doing. Not that I can really blame them, they're probably shell-shocked from the sheer amount of 17-inch guns impacts that have deflected off their ship. Like, those crews in the turrets probably have no idea what's been going on above deck. I think they're turning again now. I'm amazed, honestly, that we're still afloat somehow. Keep turning if you can. It can be. You're probably my favourite. You've lost your forward turret. Those sailors that were in there may have been lost, but you still fight on. The gearing sacrifice looks like it may not be in vain, or all those other destroyers whose name we have completely forgotten about, but they didn't really do that much, to be fair, so we don't really miss them as much as we will the gearing and the Almirante here. That's looking very precarious, her position right now. With her list there. And yes, the Canby is not doing much better, though she's actually maintaining more speed right now. So that might be because she is not turning. Whereas the San Telmo is still trying to turn away. Even with your guns angled so low to the water, she's still firing. And yes, the other destroyers whose names we forget did do something, I suppose, with distractions. Oh, come on. 4-inch hit, or 4% damage there. That was nothing. San Telmo, that's probably enough turning. You can straighten up now. Canby, I have a feeling both these ships will need to be abandoned, but if you can take out the Royal Sovereign before we issue the abandoned ship orders, that would be good, thanks. We've still got plenty of ammo. He is out of ammo. As the San Telmo's aft gun crews finally figured out where the enemy is? It looks like they might have. They're going to be shooting into the ocean, but they might have figured it out. They shot at someone. I don't know who they targeted. Oh, they shot the Royal Sovereign, I think. Yes. In come 2 salvos. 2 separate ships, but they look like our original guns. Oh, there we go. More fire. Come on, the Royal Sovereign is on 0 and burning. We can do this. Come on. Ariante, don't retreat too... Don't sail too far from them. You're going to need to take on as many of their crews as possible in a minute. Yeah, San Telmo. Oh! Yes! Royal Sovereign sinks! We did it! Well done, Campy, San Telmo, and the Almirante, with thanks to Gearing for coming back and helping save the day, and those 5 other destroyers who we forget, but we owe our survival to. We did it! Ah, round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Round of applause. Well done. Well done. We did it. We've lost those ships. They will be evacuated, but we have taken out the beast.